Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a work and career reading for Scorpio from the 1st to the 14th of July 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you would like a personal reading, please go to my website jessmud.co.uk and book a reading. I've put the decks that I'm using in the description box, so please have a look. And don't forget to watch my videos on simple energy healing remedies as well as my deck walkthrough series. You'll find those very interesting. So like, share, subscribe and leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. Now if you are having a problem hearing me because it's pretty noisy here, I've got the windows open, it's pretty warm. Please use the that facility of subtitles or captions to actually hear me, and hopefully you won't have any problems hearing the messages that come through. So I'm starting off with the general energy read, and then I will do the general tarot read for you afterwards. Okay, so the first card is brown-haired man. So you are dealing with somebody, it's probably an older gentleman, and they might be somebody in power or authority over there, and that's preventing you from moving forward in your career. You've got the door there, so they're standing in your way a little bit, presenting some kind of obstacle. There's something, that you need to get them on your side really in order for them, to move away from your path really, to allow that door to open. So there's somebody that is standing in your way there about getting advancing in your career. Now you are dealing with people around you that are very deceptive. You've got people wearing masks, pretending, see these people are smiling, but in actual fact they have got another agenda on their minds. So dealing with a lot of deceptive people. So just be careful who you trust as well, with sensitive information. You've got endings over there, so some kind of situation coming to an end for you. Maybe you want to move on, you want to end the situation, but you haven't been able to because this person is preventing you from moving on. So what's been happening in the past? You've been working a lot by yourself over there, spending a lot more time by yourself, especially in your work, and not getting much support from anybody else. You've got the home card over here, so you might be dealing with family issues as well. You could have even bought a new home as well. Now going into the future, you've got that anxiety card and the storm card over here. So some kind of information is coming to light, and it might be to do with this deception. Maybe things are going to be revealed to you. Whatever comes to light, you're very anxious at this particular moment. So that whatever this whoever this person is that you're dealing with, this brown-haired man, is causing a lot of anxiety and distress for you. There is some information coming to light that's going to stir up a lot of emotions, or it's going to be something that's a revelation. Maybe it's that aha moment, but it does cause quite a bit of a shift in energy, quite a lot of unsettled energy coming in over there, and it's sudden, it comes in unexpectedly, and it stirs up a lot of issues. You might get very upset about whatever is coming in, so just be aware that that could be coming in for you. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. So I'm going to be using the Bright Idea deck for the main read. So at the bottom of the deck, you've got that 9 of Pentacles over there, and this is about achieving goals on a personal level, achieving getting financial stability coming in, having enough for whatever you need This is also about recognition coming in with that Nine of Pentacles, and this is about being able to enjoy your independence, and even whatever work you're doing, you're working alone, but you're working pretty well, and it is bringing in the money over there. So this is about having that financial stability and that financial security, and that is what is going for you right now. So you are reaching the top of your profession, and you have got a lot of stability with it. You've reached the top there, money is coming in, and you're working pretty independently as well. So whatever you're doing at this moment, you're trying to find a new direction. So maybe you've reached the top, there's no more, there's no progress that is coming in for you. Maybe you've had enough as well, and you want to really move on. You could be heading a team over here. So whatever project you're doing is going to be successful. But it seems like you're very unsatisfied or very dissatisfied with whatever job you're doing, and you want to walk away from it. So although there is victory coming in over here, you're in charge of things, you are a leader at whatever you're doing, maybe there's a lot of people that are giving you a lot of grief around, because you can see these people are tackling this man and almost preventing him from throwing that ball. So you want to achieve something, but maybe people are standing as obstacles in your way. You want victory, but it's not, these people are not allowing you to move forward. They're blocking or restricting you, and it looks like you want to move away from this particular situation, leave your things and pack your things really and go. So in the past, you've got the irrationality card, which is the Five of Swords. So a lot of conflict, a lot of competition, maybe dealing with a lot of official issues. Things have been really upside down for you over here. And you've been trying to get control of that situation, but maybe people letting you down at the last minute. And a lot of conflict, there might be a lot of lies, deception. There could also have been a lot of people letting you down as well. But it's a card of, you can see there's a lot of chaos going on over here. You're trying to get a hold of that situation, but you haven't managed to. So it looks like in the last few months you've been doing some kind of study or research over there. This is learning and preparation over there. There's still obstacles in the road for that, but it looks like that's where you've been focused as well. Spending a lot of time learning, maybe retraining, or even improving your skill set in the last few months. You've got that science card over there. So this is the Six of Swords over here. So this is about getting your, maybe moving on to something international. You can see that. This is what you want to do. Maybe you want to do a little more research, or you want to do something that is more scientifically based, and you want to deal with a broader audience. So this is what is on your mind. Maybe you even want to do some more travel as well. And maybe this is the reason why this particular situation seems to be almost closing in on you, and you want to take your things and move on. So it looks like you are going to be making that particular change. You've got the World card over here, which is usually completion of a cycle. Maybe you feel that whatever place you're at has, it's reached its natural conclusion, that you're not going to be making any progress over here. And, you are looking to achieve, a lot more wealth or a lot more stability coming in over there, but you also, it seems like you want to maybe travel a lot more, and you've got a lot of good ideas. Now this is the card of Saturn. It's the end of that work cycle, so it looks like you might be you really do want to make that move, and it looks like you are going to leave things behind, end the situation and move on. And maybe whatever job you're going to be doing in the future is going to be a lot more international. So you have a choice. You are weighing all your options up. This is the Two of Swords. You really can't decide at the moment. You're looking at everything that has been going on. So you've been facing a lot of problems over there. You've got that clouds with a lot of lightning coming out of here, and this is the thing that has spurred you into making this particular decision. So you are at a dilemma at the moment now, and you are weighing all your options up. Maybe you feel as though whatever you've been doing, you've been going through all the, following the recipe, as they say, jumping through all the hoops, and whatever is coming out is not what you expected. So you're a bit disappointed in whatever the outcome of all your hard work has been, and it seems like you're pretty upset about it, and that is the reason why you want to move on. Now it looks like you have been trying to seek some kind of guidance, advice, support as well with the Hierophant card over here. You're trying to find an alternative path, an alternative solution, and it looks like travel seems to be a lot on your mind over there. It seems to be a key thing that you are focusing on at the moment. So the final outcome going into the future would be the Judgment card, the Union, and the feeling collaboration card. So the judgment or a card or examination card is you do need to go through all the facts, review everything carefully, make sure you have a plan in place, and this is about making a decision. You reached that fork in the road. You can see there with that two of swords over there, reaching the fork in the road, and the judgment card calls for you to make a decision and move on. So you might be leaving this old thing job behind and pursuing something completely different, starting afresh, but you do need to examine things very, very carefully before you make that decision. Do your research. Don't just dump things and run. Make sure that you have a backup plan if anything doesn't work out. Now it looks like there's a good collaboration coming in for you, a union. You might be running into somebody from the past, or even making a good friend or a good business acquaintance that will give you that support. So this is almost the beginning of a new business relationship that comes in for you. There's a new sunrise over there, so there's this new job on offer over there, and it's going to be something that you really enjoy. It's going to allow you to speak to a lot of people on the international front, maybe become more international as well, because this is a rods card, and that is about communication, about ideas, about exchanging different ways of thinking, really. So it looks like you're going to be heading some kind of project where you are in charge of a group of people, and there's a lot of on the international front as well. So I'm just going to be drawing some cards, and you've got with this card about collaboration, you've got that world card as well. So whatever you're doing is more global now. The new job or whatever you start, whatever direction you're changing, is going to be something that is more global rather than being confined by the people that you're working with. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Fairy Tarot for the Oracle read. So you've got the Four of Spring over here, which says, be grateful you have much to celebrate. So contented personal life. So there's a lot more stability coming in over there, and because it's the Four of Spring, or rather the Four of Rods, it's also about collaboration, meeting people on an international basis as well with this Four of Spring. But it also brings in a lot of stability as well for you. So you are going to be moving out from being restricted into something that is much better. The Four of Spring is almost 4 rods in 4 corners, so you're going to be going to the 4 corners of the world, so a lot more travel as well involved with this Four of Spring. You've got the Five of Spring as well, so there's a lot of competition for this particular job, maybe. So opposing goals arising from differing opinions. Feeling at odds with yourself or others, or overly ambitious people. So you are dealing with a lot of stiff competition for this new job that you want to do. Maybe also the people that you're going to be working with might have a lot of their own opinions, so you're having a little bit of verbal struggle with them, really. And there's a lot of competition going on, and people that you're going to be dealing with are going to be very, very ambitious, so just be aware of that. And it looks like you are going to make this brand new start over here. So even though you're dealing with people with a lot of stiff competition, it looks like you will get this particular post, because it will allow you to start afresh. You're starting with the Fool card over here. So embrace your true purpose and begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. So it looks like the road is pretty much open for you over there. Somebody giving you direction, pointing you in the right direction as well. A lot of international collaboration, communication, travel, maybe dealing with a lot of competitors as well, but you're going to be able to make that brand new start. And you can see that feeling, that collaboration card over there. It's about collaborating or speaking or even heading some kind of international team of people there, and so you're changing direction in life. You've decided to end this particular cycle and leave this particular job, because it looks like people have been restricting you quite a bit. But it looks like things are going to be, moving on for you, and you're making a fresh start somewhere else. So I hope that this reading has resonated. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.